Have you ever felt like you're too much? Too loud, too weird, too bright, too you? And you start hiding yourself, little by little. You lower your voice, your energy, your soul, just so you won't be too much. You stay silent when you're screaming inside. You smile when you want to leave. You agree when you want to disagree. At school, with your friends, even with your parents, you're always a little out of place, like you're from another planet. You type a message and delete it. You type again and delete it again, because you're scared it will be too much. And now you don't even know who you really are. Where did that real you from before go? You're afraid that if you show your real self, they won't accept you, they'll reject you, they'll laugh. So you start hiding yourself deeper and deeper. You become convenient, quiet, safe, normal, the way they want you to be. But inside you're still screaming, I'm not like that, I'm different, I don't want to be like everyone else. But deep inside, that version of you you've been hiding is still there. Quiet, patient, waiting for you to finally remember who you really are. You start to feel it, this emptiness that never goes away no matter how many people are around you. You laugh when you don't feel like laughing. You agree when you want to disagree. You shrink yourself just to fit in, to be normal. And the worst part, you start believing that this smaller version of you is the real one, that you really are too much. You forget what your real voice sounds like. You forget what makes you excited. You forget what makes you you. Until one day, you catch a glimpse of that version of yourself again, in the mirror, in someone else's eyes, in a random moment. And for the first time, in a long time, you feel something real, something alive, something yours. You remember what it felt like to be loud, to be weird, to be too much, and how amazing it was. And you realize you miss him, you miss you, the version you've been hiding for so long. And you start asking yourself the question you've been avoiding for years. What if I stopped hiding? What if I just let myself be? Let myself be loud, weird, too much? You start to understand that hiding yourself is not protection. It's a prison. The scariest prison because you're your own warden. You don't want to live in this cage anymore. You don't want to be convenient anymore. You want to be yourself. You decide, enough hiding, enough shrinking yourself, enough being normal. You start doing what you like, even if it's weird, even if it's too much. You stop being afraid of what others will think, because you understand the ones who love the real you will stay. You allow yourself to be louder, to be brighter, to be yourself. You start attracting people who love the real you, those who aren't afraid of your brightness. You finally start feeling at home in your own body, in your own voice, in your own soul. You understand that being yourself is not too much, it's not a problem, it's not a defect. It's just you, and it's the most beautiful thing you have. You don't hide anymore. You don't shrink yourself anymore. You finally allow yourself to shine. You finally start breathing with your whole chest, living life to the fullest, being yourself to the fullest. You live real, bright, too much, and it's beautiful. You are finally home, in yourself, in your life, in your truth. Because being yourself is not too much, it's just you, and it's the most beautiful thing you have. So if you're hiding right now, if you're afraid to be too much, know this, you're not alone, because that's the most beautiful thing.